Libra. Happy Air Sign Tuesday, friends. Weekly reading. We finna get into it. Do me a solid and drop the Libra symbol below. Don't forget to watch your Messy Monday reading. And that's it. Takeaways and dates. Whatever I talk about comes up for you here this week. You'd be best served to take my advice, okay? So Libra, this week you're going to be receiving, someone's either going to tell you something here, you're going to dream about it, or you are going to end up telling someone that you've been thinking about something, and the way that the conversation is going to go is going to shape it for you. But I really do feel that this week, Libra, you're going to be accepting where you are selling yourself short. Where you maybe have chosen to stay in situations or circumstances. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship for far too fucking long. And you are coming to terms with it here this week, Libra. Either because someone is telling you or you tell somebody else. You could have a dream about, I don't know. I don't know what the awe-inspiring event was for you that brought your ass or is bringing your ass to reality here, Libra, but it's coming. And then you're going to have to figure out what you want to do next. Even with the Artist card coming out, like, you are the architect of your life. I love what I do, not just as a tarot reader, but as a mentor and a coach and in all the things. And like, I especially love when I am met with an opportunity to get someone to like change their relationship with God, Source, Jesus, whomever you believe to be the source of your higher power. Because yes, we have purpose, we have destiny, if you believe in that kind of thing. Like, there are things that we are meant to be doing if you consider yourself to be like religious, especially Christian. You know, even in the Bible, part of God's covenant is for you to be an extension of Source, but also for you to extend God's love, existence, grace, presence, mercy, and all the things into what you do and how you affect the others. Like, that's the feeding of the sheep that is talked about in the Bible. And so we got shit that we're supposed to be doing on Source's behalf. And Source encourages you to do whatever the fuck you want. Be happy. Enjoy your life. But don't forget that you got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? And how you do that job can look many different kinds of ways as long as you do it. And so if you feel called to lead the fucking renaissance of animal prints or Shakespearean poetry, or you know what I'm saying, like whatever, and that's your passion, well, you have to make sure that you are doing things that like actually look like that. And when we hold on to jobs and relationships and circumstances and mindsets and all types of things that get in the way of us being able to pour positively into those passions, you start to experience suffrage and you have no fucking idea why. And it's that you focused on the wrong shit. Or you're not accepting the fact that just because it's been done this way before doesn't mean that you can't change your mind about how you do it tomorrow. And for a lot of you, like, this has something to do with the way that you make money or the way that you are pouring into your personal goals, the things that bring you joy and make you feel passionately connected to life and all the other positive, fluffy, sparkly shits. So I do want to ask, for those of you that are considering a career pivot or shift, or like just a change in your business, how you get your funds, if it's a yes this week or no. Don't buy into it, but then also know it's the time to move on. I definitely do feel like there's something that's coming your way, and perhaps, especially for those of you like where I said it's a work thing, perhaps you are like 10 toes out the door, and then suddenly this week the Ace of Swords moment is you finding out that there is going to be like some new department that's opening up, like some sort of an opportunity for you to grow in your career, and then you decide not to put in your notice, or you decide not to apply for jobs because you want to instead hold out for that. Don't buy into it. But I definitely do feel that there's a significant shift, but this week, if you're unable to like get around to that, don't worry about it. Solo ventures reveal hidden truths and personal growth. Loneliness and independence. Realizing the need for change and striving for karmic justice. Experiencing loneliness despite physical presence. I definitely do think that it's time for you to move on and shift in a lot of ways. And for some of you, it's not just in your career, it's also in your love life. And for others of you, you're happily married. That's what I be saying when I be saying take it as it resonates. But I definitely do think that it's time to shift. I need to take control of my life, and this journey is the first step. I'm not ready to commit to anything else until I find myself. Yeah, you want to make sure that like you're sane and okay on a regular day-to-day basis, Libra. And one of the best ways to be able to do that is to be clear on what you want, what you're trying to do, and what makes you happy, and then continue to be committed to like growing into that relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. I think that that's a crucial thing for you all to really kind of understand. And you know, I used to tell people when I would start talking about God, like, this is not Christian conversion camp. I am a tarot reader, okay? But it's also important to understand that, like, I get it. Because outside of that, I have a very strong relationship with my creator, with my ancestors, with the angels, with the trees, with myself. You know what I'm saying? And the relationship that you have with you will affect the relationship that you have with Source, and vice versa. And then the relationship that you got with Source affects the relationship that you have with everything else. And so sometimes, Libra, you really do have to pause when you're experiencing turbulence. Things need to change. Like, when you get to a point where you're holding on to things that you don't want to hold on to anymore, but you're afraid to let them go, because then what will you have? That's the time for you to stop and really like focus. And this was your angel message. Focus on your relationship with yourself and with God. And once the two of y'all get to a place where you're like, yep, that feels good for me, you do it and you keep moving forward. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. And you also got to understand that sometimes a flower will die just as quickly as it blooms. And so if you've already checked in with spirit, you know you and Source are good, and things are still falling apart, and like you keep being brought back to the fact that you need to let someone or something go here, Libra, do it. Crazy. Well, I don't know how that turned into a Tuesday sermon. That happens from time to time. That message, even if it wasn't for you, Libra, I guarantee you, whoever was supposed to hear that, whoever needed that, they got it. Come back and see me again anyway. Personal readings, you can send me a tip. You could book coaching sessions, all the things, by checking out the link in bio or description box, depending on where you're watching. Watch your Messy Monday. Watch your monthly reading if you haven't already, Libra. That's what I got. Love you. Bye.